I'm Morgan Montgomery, CPCE CMP, your NACE National Immediate Past President. And I'm thrilled to be here today with Cindy Marshall, CPCE, our inductee into the NACE Hall of Fame. Cindy, I'd love for you to start and tell us a little bit about yourself. For many of us in NACE, we know you well, but for those who might just be meeting you today, what should they know about you? Where are you from? What do you do?
Well, I have been a NACE member for 38 years. I started in California in the Orange County chapter, actually, and then moved up here to Alaska. And the first thing I said was, why isn't there an ACE chapter here? I started off working in hotels, both in California, and then when I came up here, worked at the Hilton here in Alaska.
Hello, I'm Lee Tidwell, CSEP. I am the current awards chair for NACE National. Cindy, you have had a long career with NACE. What would you say is your brightest moment as a NACE leader or your biggest disaster as a NACE leader?
One of my favorite things through the years was when NACE used to have regional vice president positions, which are, I think, very similar now to the different, CPC mentor positions and things. But I loved working with all the chapters. At the time, I was in charge of the Alaska and the Pacific Northwest region area. And I loved helping new chapters get started. When I was in that position, I helped the Tacoma chapter get started. And I just loved working with the boards and working with the members, just helping them, and also some of the same challenges that people were facing, we had faced here in Alaska. So that was really, really great.
I'd love to hear a little bit more about your chapter leadership and service. What has been some of your favorite positions that you've held at the chapter level, or what are some of your favorite memories as a chapter leader?
Even just chartering 2 years prior, we did the first leadership conference here, and I was the hotel contact catering manager, the chapter president, and the co-chair of the leadership conference. I would not recommend all three of those next time to someone, but we pulled it off. We did a great conference, and I've held pretty much every position on the board. So currently I'm the chapter secretary, and I've been vice president and treasurer and, community service. And I think they all are fun for different reasons.
I know that in your tenure as a NACE member, you have attended numerous NACE experience conferences. I'd love to hear how many you think you've attended and some of your favorite memories.
I've been to every experience conference since I started as a NACE member, except for two when I had my two children, because they were in June and July, and that just didn't work out too well. It's a reunion, and it's also so educational because when I was working in the hotels, really, really love seeing first-time attendees come, and I love, just asking them a question. What's been your favorite part so far? This is your first time, and I love hearing those answers, and it just makes me feel good about everything.
We've talked a lot about all the things that you've done for NACE, and we're so grateful for everything that you've brought to the table. So let me ask you this. What has NACE done for you over the years? Can you give us an example of a way that NACE has impacted you or your career?
Many, many times I have been asked what NACE stands for or what CPCE stands for, and clients and business and lots of different things in lots of different ways. Our Convention and Visitors Bureau, for instance, sees the value of the conferences that came up here with NACE. And I think that personally, whenever I have a challenge, maybe something we're trying to do as a board that we can't come through with, it's just really helped me to be able to pick up the phone, call a different, maybe NACE member, or discuss it at one of our meetings or board meetings. It's just really helped me a lot.
Thank you, Cindy. You have impacted and touched so many people's lives during your tenure with NACE. Who was your mentor and who has impacted you the most during this journey?
Well, when I first started going to national conferences and then became on the national board, there was a couple people that were national presidents, and that was Jerry Edwards and Shelley Peterson. And I believe they've both gotten the Hall of Fame award, which is so amazing. But they had, through the years, taught me a lot.
Cindy, after all of the time and energy you've put into NACE, what does winning the Hall of Fame award mean to you?
I'm hardly ever speechless, but it is just so exciting and such an honor. And it means the world to me after the different things that I've done with NACE and the different people that I've seen receive this award. To be at that type of caliber with this prestigious group is just so exciting and such an honor and such a blessing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.